Welcome to Thailand. Miss Nook will show you the welcome and goodbye in Thailand. Sawadi. Say it. Sawadi. Again. Sawadi. Okay, do it with the action. Sawadi. Everybody put your hand like this, just like her. Okay, together. Say it. Sawadi. Again. Sawadi. Perfect. And that means what? Or welcome. Perfect. We welcome you to Thailand. It's a country that is known by many names. Land of freedom, land of smiles, land of enchantment. Buddhism is their main religion. Buddhism, you've heard of it. It's the way of living in Thailand. And it's practiced about 95% of the population. 95 out of 100. From this national religion, their arts and crafts and culture and history and everything originated. They do have temples. And the temples are places for education. For example, traditionally, it's not modern, but traditionally, when a young man, reaches the age of 21 years old, he should be ordained as a monk to appreciate the parents. It doesn't mention about the women. I have to ask her what they do with the women. But anyway, it's a gratitude to the parents. Okay, are you ready? First, I want you to pay attention to the costumes and everything. Okay, it's so elaborate and it also time-consuming for the wedding. So here comes the king and queen of Thailand. Thailand is one country in Southeast Asia that they still have the head. It's like Queen Elizabeth II from England. That they still have the king. He may not have a lot of power, but he does have a strong influence. This is the king and queen from Thailand. Beautiful. All right. Now, they are the supreme guardian of Thailand. The king is a symbol of Thailand's cultural identity. It's widely accepted that the nation's peacefulness, the tranquility, it depends upon the king and the queen. All right, next we present the traditional wedding of the Thai people. Ready? All right, since the majority of the Thais are Buddhist, the Buddhist custom plays a very important part in their wedding. And I told you, it's very elaborate and expensive. As the wedding ceremony starts, the groom's parents will escort their son to the wedding chair. Now, this is like a makeshift chairs, but if you can see the costumes here, you know what it's like in Thailand. Okay, here's the groom, so he sits there. And then the bride's parent escorts the bride to the wedding chair. They will sit close together. She's a happy bride. I do not know. I think she had tea this morning. All right. And then they hold their hands in a prayer-like gesture, like you did. Y. It's called a Y. W-A-Y. The groom's mother presents a dowry bowl. What's a dowry bowl? What is that? A dowry. D-O-W-R-Y. We don't have that in the United States, but many countries in the world, they still have the dowry. In other words, they have money. They present them with things. Property sometimes, so it's money. With money. The dowry bowl is to indicate how much financial support the groom can offer to the bride. It's always the groom. Say, hey, I have one buffalo here for your bride. You know, that's how we do it, okay? I have tracts of land. This one's money. All right. The groom can offer to the bride and how much the newlywed couple can use to establish their own family. It makes sense. The groom and the bride will be blessed with 3 dots on their forehead. That means it brings good fortune to the couple. They're a happy couple. You think it will last? I think so. All right. Then the next thing is a sacred nuptial thread. All right. It's draped around the groom's and the bride's head, and it forms a circle. That means it connects the couple because they want to have unity. And their matrimony is holistic, and they're interconnected to all the things. It brings them good fortune, health, and wealth. There you go. Then we have the traditional water blessing ceremony. The water bowl is filled with petals of lotus flowers. Lotus in many countries in Asia, Japan, Korea, Thailand included, Malaysia, they're very important, beautiful flowers. They symbolize the blossom of fertility, and it means a happy union. Then, They have a shell, and it's used to scoop a small amount of water, and it's poured over the couple's hands, held over a cushion, and the water is to drip slowly from the fingers of the bride and groom into the flowers. It means it's the beginning of a blossoming relationship. Everything is symbolic. At the end of the water blessing ceremony, there you go. Now, Thailand has a coastline, so we have a lot of shih tzus. Most countries in Southeast Asia have coastal lands. At the end of the water blessing ceremony, the groom stands up together with the bride. In olden times, it was thought that whoever gets up first after the ceremony would be in control of the relationship. So, the girls have to stand up together with the groom, right? Then they greet their parents to show the respect. That's the why. And then they greet to each other to show their commitment. And this, boys and girls, is the end of the ceremony. A respected relative will take off the thread that ties between the couple's head. This means that the wedding is official and they are married. In America, we would say, now you may kiss the bride. It's different in Thailand and the Buddhist religion. Thank you. Thank you.